good afternoon, actually. It's after 12, so it's no longer a morning, which is good. So I want to talk a little bit about need. So when I was in college, there was this question that popped up on my DQ. And I was wrapping my mind around how to even answer it, right? So it was getting to like the wire that I needed to post my response to it. It wasn't in any of my reading or anything like that. So I went out and got something to drink. And I walked, it was about half a mile, I think it was. Just kind of clear my mind and see where I was at, you know? So I see this homeless guy on the corner. And he's like, so there's a new law here. Well, it was actually before the new law, but you can get arrested for panhandling. So he was on the corner and he was asking for anything, right? He wasn't putting what he needed on that thing. And I don't believe you could be arrested for asking for something if you need it, right? So a couple months earlier, there was a woman on a corner where she was actually in the grocery store parking lot. And she had this huge cardboard thing. And she wrote out that she had just met her sister that had been partying for years. And that she needed a tree and a ham, a Christmas tree, because they didn't have money. And then she wrote down everything that every single person needed on that list. And she got it. And how I know she got it is that about 3 weeks later, I was at a bus stop, and she told me her story. And I'm like, I saw you in that parking lot. And it was really neat to hear, that you did receive what you were asking. So a year later, I have this question, and I have this scenario with this homeless guy. And I'm like, if you want a bottle of booze, I need a bottle on there. If you need cigarettes, put that on there. Put down what you need, right? Or what you're asking for. He goes, I think that would be lying. And I said, why would it be lying? And he said, and he couldn't tell me why he thought it would be lying, because he was asking for money for something, but he wasn't specific of what he needed. And so through the years, when I used to drink or when I smoke, because I smoke still, I know I shouldn't, but I do smoke cigarettes. I would ask God, Father, I need this and this, because I've already put all my money where I needed to put it, because I had to pay my bills, make sure there was food in the house, my daughter had clothes, whatever she needed. So everything was provided for in my home, because the Lord says in the Bible, you take care of your home first, right? Inside first, and then you can help other people. And so I would ask, and I would receive. So I was trying to explain that concept to him, but it wasn't registering. So then I went in and I wrote my report on that. And then I actually wrote my paper on it. So, which is good, because it all turned out fine, but I was wrecking my mind for like days on that one. Oh, what is this? And wasn't in anything. So I think there was a purpose there for that. So then I'm working on this piece. I don't have it anymore because I donate a lot of my work, like I said. And so I was working on this piece, and there was an area that was real dark, and I'm doing laundry that day. And I pull out the laundry thing, and this is what I got. I got an image. I found it really fascinating. Ask, you shall receive. Because I kept thinking, what do I want to put there that will fit that setting, and not to fit it this. See? And it's lint. Made a design on this lint tray. So when you're asking for something, nothing is impossible. I mean, nothing. Can you imagine my reaction when I saw that? I took that picture so fast, my head spun. I'm running up the stairs. Look what I got, look what I got. And she was like, what? That's crazy. And a lot of people look at me like, that's crazy. There's no way I could have done it, right? So I just found it really interesting. So that's what I wanted to touch base with, is that nothing's impossible. Knock and the door's open. Ask, you shall receive. He loves creativity. So if you're seeking answers for something, you can give it to him. But I've noticed I've had next to nothing all my life. I mean, I've been down to nothing. And he always provides, you know, and I know that millions of people have stories that they can share, you know. I mean, when my mom died, this lady invited me over. She had all these kids. And the pots literally were this small. I mean, they were small. This. And I had 3 servings. Everybody ate, and there was still plenty. Had another guy, he had 10 children, invited me over. He had so much meat, you pick whatever you wanted. His kids didn't eat vegetables, so he didn't provide that for them. As long as they were getting that protein, that's all that mattered, right? And they were all different ages, you know. He likes vegetables and fruit, but he don't like other things. So as long as he's getting that, you know, it's good. So, but I just wanted to share that.